Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is Path to Progress for May 5th, 2025, Cinco de Mayo. Also my parents' anniversary. Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. This morning is chilly. It's overcast. We had rain last night, and this morning the roads were a little bit damp. I took my bike out and went for my first morning bike ride of the year. Morning weekday bike ride of the year, and that starts a process for me. From this point forward, pretty much every day will be morning on the bike through September, maybe October, and I love it. I love being able to get on the bike and see what my legs have for me in the morning. We'll see how things go. Over the weekend, we had a delightful May 4th party. For those of you who aren't familiar with May 4th. As a celebration day, May the 4th be with you. It's Star Wars Day. We were just silly in our family and friends, but we had a delightful time. This morning, my daughter got up, and I asked her what her plan was for the day, and she said a single word: clean. And I thought about all that entailed. My daughter has moved home for in-between semesters of college, and she took a lot of stuff with her, and she moved to one location and then realized that wasn't going to work, and so she moved back home, and we moved a lot of stuff. She'd left a lot of things home, but she'd filled her space with a lot more, as we all do, as is part of life, right? And as I chatted with her this morning, I recognized that she was allowing a bit of imprecision into her conversation. Clean. Clean what? Clean her clothes, clean her room, clean her office space. It's a single word, and it's admirable, but it was so big. And I know my daughter is much like me. We start the morning with lots of enthusiasm and lots of energy for doing big things, and then find ourselves facing the reality that we only have so much energy and so much time. So I looked at her and I said, that's awesome. I said, but I wonder if you can set a minimum acceptable performance level so that you can more easily see progress as you're making it. She picked a number of bags to clean. And I said, great, get to that. We talked about job applications, and I said, you don't need to apply for every job today, just pick a number. It impressed upon me again how important it is that clarity drive our efforts for progress. Progress is one of those things that's hard to identify sometimes, especially if we're looking at it after we've made the efforts. We can say, well, I didn't get much done. That's mostly my refrain in my life. Well, I didn't get much done today. And it's because I look at all of the things that could have been done, and all I'm looking at is the things that could have been done but didn't get done. I forget to look at the things that I did do and acknowledge the effort, the time, the thought. And sometimes I forget that there are productive things, but there are relationship things in which I need to make progress as well. Yesterday evening, after we were done, I was focused on getting things ready for the day, but I took time to reinforce relationships with friends. That's progress too. Being thoughtful about all of the facets of life and about little ways to make small progress every day, because, like I've said several times, there are no big victories. There are just small victories stacked up over time. That's what I'm thinking about today. And as I get ready to head into my brick and mortar office, out of my mobile office, I am thinking about what small wins can I do today? How can I make sure that I am looking at what needs to be done and getting those small victories taken care of? I hope this has been useful for you. I know it's been very useful for me. And I'm looking forward to the rest of the day and seeing what progress I can make. I hope to see you in the future. In the meantime, this has been The Path to Progress. My name is Todd Wente. Nulum Diem. I hope to see you soon.